I'm Duan. Welcome to PD Tech for another professional guide.
And I'm Peter. Looking for more than just a tutorial? Head over to pdtech.co.nz to see how we can manage this all for you.
Run the bank reconciliation reports to check that the bank balance in Xero matches your actual bank balance. From the home page, click Reporting, then choose All Reports. Type Bank into the search field and choose Bank Reconciliation from the list. The Bank Reconciliation is a pack that contains 3 reports by default. When you click the Contents drop-down, you'll see the Bank Reconciliation Summary, Bank Statement, and Statement Exceptions reports listed. In this video, we focus on the Bank Reconciliation Summary, so we'll choose that report from the list. Click Manage Dates to set a default date range for the entire report pack. Use the drop-down arrow to choose from preset date ranges, or scroll to the bottom of the list to set a custom date range. In this example, we'll choose Custom Date Range. Then set the period 1st of July 2025 to the 31st of July 2025 in the date fields. We can use the default toggle to apply the date range to all or some of the reports in this pack. For now, we'll keep the default switched on. Click Apply to update and run the report for the selected date range. Click the Bank Account drop-down to choose the account you want Xero to run the reconciliation summary for. We'll run the report for the Business Savings account. Enter your actual bank statement ending balance from your online banking in the next field so you can easily compare it to Xero's balance. You can use the More button to choose if you want Xero to show the imported statement balance and decimals on the report. Xero includes both of these options by default. The imported statement balance is the end balance of the statement, imported on the report date. It's important to note that not all banks import end balances. Because of this, we recommend entering the actual bank balance from your online banking in the Bank Statement Ending Balance field. You can deselect the checkbox to hide the imported statement balance line if needed. We'll leave them selected for our example. Finally, click Update. You'll see a notice that the bank balances must match, with a handy link to a support article to help you identify and fix errors. The report is split into sections to show how Xero has calculated your bank balance on the last day of your chosen date range. If your transactions and reconciliation are up to date on the report date, your balance in Xero, statement balance calculated, and the actual balance from your online banking should be the same. However, there could be genuine reasons they don't match. Let's explore each line of the report in more detail to check we're happy with the balances. The balance in Xero is the sum of all bank transactions entered for the bank account, dated on or before the report date. Outstanding payments are payments made from the bank which haven't cleared the account at the report date. For example, we wrote a cheque dated the 4th of July to pay a tax liability to the government. We can see the transaction detailed in the Outstanding Payments section of the report. The amount hasn't been taken from the bank account yet, so it remains outstanding. This is fine to show in the reconciliation, but it might be worth confirming the cheque was received and hasn't been lost. Outstanding receipts are deposits made into the bank which haven't cleared the account at the report date. For example, we deposited a customer payment on the 31st of July to settle their invoice. We can see the transaction listed in the outstanding receipts section of the report. The deposit didn't clear the bank until the 7th of August, so it shows as outstanding, which is correct. Next, we have unreconciled statement lines. In our example, we have bank interest received, shown in the unreconciled statement lines section. We thought we'd reconciled everything up to and including the 31st of July, but this indicates we might have missed something. We need to investigate further in the Savings Account Bank Reconciliation screen. Here we can see the statement line for bank interest received that we've forgotten to reconcile. We're happy this is correct, so we can reconcile the statement line and return to the reconciliation report, where we can see we now have no balance for unreconciled statement lines. The statement balance calculated is the sum of all the created bank transactions in Xero, which should be the balance in Xero plus outstanding payments less outstanding receipts plus unreconciled statement lines. The calculated balance out by amount is the difference between the bank statement ending balance at the top of the report and the statement balance calculated. If you don't enter a statement ending balance, the calculated balance out by amount is the difference between the imported statement balance and the statement balance calculated. In this example, we've reviewed the reconciliation summary report and can confirm the balances are correct and accurate. When you're happy with the bank summary report, use the Save As drop-down to save the report as published, as evidence you've reconciled the bank up to the report end. Use the Export drop-down to download a copy of the report as a PDF, Excel, or Google Sheets file if you want to save a copy of the report outside of Xero. If the balances don't match, or you spot transactions that aren't as expected, it's likely there's a discrepancy within the reporting period that you need to investigate further. Watch our other videos to learn how to use more bank reports to investigate and resolve bank balance discrepancies in Xero.